Get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to
When I came down.
When I came down.
I'm just going to tell y'all right now. There are some mornings where I just want to come in and just play that for 2 hours. That right there. When I came down.
When I came down.
Hey, for all you black guys that are out here acting like y'all ain't got no goddamn sense because y'all got a chance to sleep with your first white girl and reality set in that her daddy don't even like you, guess what?
When I came down.
You came down.
Yo, dog, I got a chance to sleep with a white girl.
Can she bring you back to her house?
No.
When I came down.
What happened? When I came down. I don't care. Y'all can laugh. Y'all ain't got to laugh. I think that's funny. I don't care. Any letters if you get my drip. Ooh. SE, listen, SE's asshole was out here yelling out when I came down.
When I came down.
I know. When your executive producer's like, hey man, you want to be on this show? Stick to the script, mother. Stick to the script, goddammit. Stick to the goddamn script. Playing with me. My EP is out here like, stick to the script, goddammit. I was high. Then the executive producer got in my ear. All in the video. All on the records. Dancing.
When I came down.
All right. Before we begin.
I can see you.
I know you can see me. I know. That's the point.
Jesus Christ. I just tell you, I'm hopped up on my new.
I know. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Taz has been doing a lot of work for us here. So much so that her sleep schedule is completely messed up. And we must respect the fact that Taz has done all of this, which I do. I truly do. She knows this. Taz is the calming voice. She is the lady of the lake. My ass, I'm a crash out. I am Daemon Targaryen. And every once in a while she go, Thomas, stick to the script. And then I'll be feeling like this. This is what I be feeling like.
When I came down.
When I came down. Anyway, yes, Taz, really, yes. Morning, Mary. All right. If you will go to the mutual aid tab on the Sound of Coffee Discord or the Tazisms Discord, you will see a request from JD. They are rebuilding after a fire. His family are rebuilding after a fire. If you can donate, please do so and let them know that we love them and we care about them. So, on both mutual aid tabs, in both Discord servers, Sound of Coffee, Tazism, both of them, go find it and donate what you can. Thank you. Public service announcement. Meanwhile,
When I came down.
I'm just going to tell y'all right now, it's going to be one of them shows. It's going to be one of them shows today. Just throwing it out there. It's going to be one of them shows today.
Don't come down no more. Don't come down.
How come
no
I can't
more.
come down no more?
No.
I be falling.
Good.
Yes, I be falling.
I keep on falling in my nerves.
But I'm just saying. Dad, I be falling.
Yeah,
I be falling.
I'm hanging on by a thread. I'm hanging on by
I know
a
you
thread.
are. I know you are. Hopped up on Mountain Dew. I know. You ain't even got no regular coffee in you. You drank Mountain Dew. That fake caffeine, goddammit.
The moonshine mixer. That's why Mountain Dew was created. Real talk.
I'm just saying.
It was created to mix with moonshine.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
Mountain
it
Dew
was.
was created to mix with moonshine.
Yes, real talk.
Stop playing with me.
I'm not
Stop.
joking.
Stop.
I am not
So
joking.
I've been out here just raw dogging moonshine for all these years. Remind me to smack Jimmy Davis in the face. Sir, you didn't remind me that Mountain Dew was supposed to be a part of this equation. You got me out here raw dogging goddamn Mountain Dew. Shout out to Jimmy Davis and his
for
family.
my living in Kentucky Chronicles, and then I verified it, and yeah, they made it to mix with Mountain Dew. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I mean, they made it to mix with moonshine. Sorry.
Hold on. I was today years old when I discovered that moonshine is supposed to be mixed with goddamn I mean.
Yeah.
I did not realize this.
And the sad part is we're not supposed to be out here drinking Mountain Dew by it.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. So we ain't supposed to be drinking Mountain Dew by itself.
Nope.
And we ain't supposed to be drinking moonshine by itself.
Nope.
We're supposed to be drinking them together. And I'm just now finding this out.
Yes.
Do you know how many blowjobs I've given moonshine? Do you understand?
No.
Hey, phrasing.
Do y'all understand? First off, shout out to Jimmy and Ashley Davis and their boys. I love them to death.
But you
Jimmy,
have to realize I was drinking Mountain Dew, and it's one of those times where I stumbled into the criminal element. So I met a couple. They seemed like a very regular couple. They were not. They were moonshiners in the 21st century. And they kept looking at me and they kept inviting me over for stuff. And then one time they offered me moonshine. I was like, "Ooh, yeah." The smell of that tells me that it would boil my insides. And they're like, "What do you mean? We always see you chugging moonshine." The hell you do? And they're like, "You drink a lot of Mountain Dew." Yeah,
what?
Mountain Dew. They
What?
Every time I had Mountain Dew, I had moonshine mixed into it. Yeah.
Yo! And I've been out here raw dogging this shit.
Yeah, I thought I was just making a friend.
Are you
They
kidding me?
thought that they were making a toast.
What the?
Yeah, they thought they found a customer. I thought I found some friends. And
What?
this goes into the chronicles of why I'm not allowed to leave the house by myself.
Wow, I am today years old when I discovered that moonshine and Mountain Dew are in a loveless relationship. I am today years old.
Now, I will say, the moonshine matrimonious couple, they
Jesus.
did. Okay, they did make some fire grilled turkey legs. Okay, I did keep going back for the turkey leg. Surprised I didn't get kidnapped. But you kind of learn.
It kind of says it in the name, sir. No, it don't. Moonshine, Mountain Dew. What the hell am I supposed to be doing this? I did not understand the concept. I've enjoyed the taste of Mountain Dew every once in a while.
Origin story. Oh my
Yes, Mountain Dew mouth. Listen, I am today years old.
Yeah.
I am today years old when I have discovered that goddamn Mountain Dew and moonshine or a couple. Bullshit.
They're that
Bullshit.
couple that constantly cheats on each other to the point where they just openly show up to
They
parties.
got
with
an
other
open marriage. Because you
They
can
just-
mix Mountain Dew with Bacardi, and you can mix moonshine with not waking up the next day. That's the only thing moonshine mixed with.
And if you hit the right part of Kentucky, you know how they make rum balls? They also make moonshine balls. Don't eat them. Don't eat them.
Can we get to the show? Because I'm not gonna like.
All right, here we go.
No.
When I came down.
All right, calm down. My friend was introduced to Polish homemade moonshine as a relatively non-drinker and pulled the ultimate drunk white woman moment. Panda, what the hell does she do? Panda, what she do? Panda, what she do, man? See, Panda gonna throw that damn story in here and then just disappear in the vapors. No. I cannot do Godzilla -1 because my screen is froze up and I cannot get to all of my sounds. I can't. I don't know why. I don't know why.
You don't look frozen. What sounds you want? I mean, that's kind of why I'm here. What do you want? Oh. I guess I should have put some glasses on.
When I came down. Oh no, Taz, you get
When I
this one.
came down.
Damn it.
I knew I was missing something this morning.
Hey, Taz is like, I'm flying high on Mountain Dew. Oh shit, I can't see. How you hopped up on Mountain Dew and blind? Explain that to me. How are you hopped up on Mountain Dew and blind? Where they do this at? What part of the game is this, Taz?
What part of the game?
God damn it, woman. But I'm hopped up on Mountain Dew. Can you see?
When I came down.
Name of this show is When I Came Down Today, goddammit. I can see and can't get to my sounds. She can get to the sounds and can't see. Where are we? Why are we here?
Okay, here we go. I found it. I hope I found it. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to a Trifling Tuesday episode of the Sound of Coffee on Ghost Log Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. What did your mama joke this morning? Your mama wanted to be in an interracial relationship. She saw that as a high achievement. I don't know why. You know, hey, people sleep with black men every day, B. You be all right. You tough, right? But not your mama. Nope. Your mom has been fantasizing and fiending and coochie bricked up for a man that's a combination of Idris Elba, Damon Idris, and me. But so she got me. She did get me. I'm in the front. She got me. I had that woman floating on clouds, baby. All she could hear was Rufus featuring Shaka Khan's "Everlasting Love." No, that's my wife and I's wedding song, so she didn't hear that shit. No, she was flying on Melvin Riley's "Whose Is It?" Yours. I sent that woman out here with wings. And then she got home to your daddy.
When I came down,
She came down, buddy. She came down. But she settled because your father owned a hardware store. So there's that. There you go. Pause. Hold on. Wait a minute. Bricked up coochie's not a thing? Bricked up coochie's not a thing? When did this happen?
First of all, a bricked up coochie has to be diseased. Rigor mortis.
No! It's about the clitoris. The clitoris can get bricked up.
Like I said. Anywho, Panda gave you part 2 of the story. Bricked up.
All right.
We're not bricking up coochie.
She put her handbag in the middle of the dance floor and strutted away in the middle of a mosh pit. Wait, what? Oh my God! Panda, what is wrong with your friend? I'm gonna drop this person lead, bitches.
Hey, wait a minute. Why we want the Smokey against me? Ah, shut all this shit down.
Hold on. Smokey Dubicon requests. Wait a minute. No, so Smokey coming out for me. I say bricked up coochie, all of a sudden I gotta get Smokey. I gotta get Smokey.
Yes.
I say bricked up the Taurus, and all of a sudden I'm getting Smokey.
Yeah. You happy it's this Smokey and not the other Smokey.
Come on now. I get Smokey.
What the heck?
How did I get Smokey? I just wanted the ground to swallow me up. Taz, swallow it up, please. Taz, swallow her up, please, because Panda wanted the ground to swallow her up. Please, little bit of. We hit that.
Hold on, you gotta remember I'm doing this blind.
Okay, I'll do the Timu version. Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing? Everything is overwhelming. Y'all gonna get this work. I don't give a shit. I'll make my own goddamn sounds, damn it.
He needs some milk.
Yes. Him needs some milk. I'll play with me if you want to. Listen, I was a cut up in my family. I wasn't that damn funny in elementary school, but I did learn how to joan on people. But tell you right now, if I can't get to the sound, I'll make the sound. Ha 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 ha! You know I'm surgical in this bitch, Jake. Play with me if you want to.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been
go.
swallowed up?
That's
Have
the
you gone
Amazon
through a
version.
time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you?
So see, now you have swallowed up the Amazon 3-day shipping version, or you can get the Temu version, which is going to take about 3-4 weeks because it's got to pass through customs. Swallowed up, have you ever been swallowed up?
when I came down,
As promised, today we are going to give you the do's and don'ts of interracial relationships. Now, a lot of you are wondering, Thomas, why was this a subject? Thomas, why is this something that you needed to talk about? Why is it that is something that you felt like you needed to talk about? Well, a lot of people are like, is it because you're married to a white woman? No. I know a lot of brothers that are married to white women. I know a lot of sisters that are married to white men. They don't act like the examples today. Okay? I want y'all to understand we are starting off with the premise of the 2 rules. For those of you who don't remember the 2 rules, rule number 1, date who you want. That's rule number 1. Nobody is saying that if it is legal and consensual, date who you want. No farm animals, children, or corpses. We done told you none of that. No. It's not a date if she dead. It's not a date if she's dead. Okay, let me. I had to put that disclaimer on there. If she's already left this mortal coil, don't date her. I really want you to I really want you to think, oh shit, that's dead. Like I can't even she ain't gonna want to go to the movies. Like she is dead. Okay, leave her alone. Hey, ladies, he's dead. I don't care if his tallywhacker is hanging down to his goddamn ankles. Bitch, he dead. I can get it up. If you get it up and get it in, I'm going to get your ass up out of here. You got to go to jail, ma'am. You got to go to jail.
Fired! Shots fired!
Throwing it out there. So, rule number 1 is date who you want. Rule number 2. Shut the up. Just shut up. Shut up. Go to Shut Up Mountain and buy a house there. Buy 2 houses just in case you forget to shut the F up in house number 1. Shut the puck up. Shut up. Nobody cares. Hey, black men, you were not the first person to get some white coochie. There, said it. Sorry. I know your mama told you were special, but I'm not. I know your mama told you, oh my God, you my little special man. You so special. But just because you got some white girl, don't know. No. Black women, just because you're the first one to sleep with Rummer, a.k.a. average white man, bitch, it don't make you special. It don't. I swear for God and for other white men, it don't. You are not the first. I mean, sit down. Sit your mong ass down. So we're going to talk about the 2 rules in that context. But I have to give you an example of what not to do. Let me find it. I know I got it in here. I know I got it in here because the dude pissed me off so goddamn bad. I had to take his goddamn video. Raggedy back bastard. It inflamed me. But then again, every time I see this, it inflames me. Here's a do, and then I'm gonna play the don't. Do celebrate the relationship that you're in. Do y'all understand how hard and difficult it is in this world right now? Can you imagine doing that shit alone? Can you imagine being in the world as it is today alone? Nobody deserves that. Nobody. Nobody. That's why I try to give y'all love every morning. That's why I try to give y'all love every single morning. Because you at least need to know somebody loves you. You need to know that because it is difficult as shit out here. You got the economy, you got war, you got Trump, you got white supremacists, you got worldwide famines, diseases, and shit like that. It is hard as shit out here. It genuinely, truly is. So if you find somebody that you fall in love with, somebody that means something to you, great. Coochie comes in a variety of beautiful colors. Listen, Mary's gonna say this really beautiful thing. Honestly, I never understood why someone loves is anyone else's business. But she followed it right behind coochie comes in a variety of beautiful colors. Mr. Moriarty, sir, what are you doing? Mr. Moriarty, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? You know I'm live on air. What are you doing, sir? How am I supposed to react to that after you done busted it out there? Coochie come. Hold on. And then he did it. When y'all read Professor Moriarty or Panda's comments, you got to read them in that thick-ass Cockney accent. Coochie comes in a variety of beautiful colors. Sir, now I got that in my head. sir. I now have Michael Caine in my head talking about coochie. What is wrong with you, sir? Michael Caine presents Coochie Comes in Beautiful Color. Shangala-langala, tangala-langala-langala. The color of the biscuit needs to be the same. It's a wrapping it berries. I've been with a couple of flavors in my rapscallion day. Look at way to go was pimping that beard. I'm just I get it now, sir. I just had my way to go Kaiser Soze moment. He grew that beard for rides. We were all thinking he grew the beard because he wanted the beard. Nah. Here come the music from The Usual Suspect. He did it because he likes giving rides to people in his rap scout. Anywho, not the coochie juice in the beard. This show be going off the rails, boy. But if you find a relationship, love it. Here is what you should not do.
Dear white women, you don't have to put up with the abuse that these ghetto abominations give you every single day outside and especially online. They're the ones that have to buy their hair a dyed version so it could look blonde like yours. They're the ones that have to get nails to make it look like yours. And that stuff be looking like Wolverine. They got extensions so much around their own hair, you could do Wi-Fi off their headpiece. But yet they're the ones with the biggest mouths making fun of you beautiful, perfect snow bunny, Barbie, white queens.
Don't do that. Don't do whatever the F that was. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, he wasn't doing the taste test. Sir. Don't do that. Whatever that is, don't do it. But I will tell you exactly what it is. For some reason, people feel like they have to shit on where they came from in order to justify where they are. Do fall in love. Do date. Do have relationships. Again, consensual and legal. Boom. And not dead. That's number 3. Boom, boom, boom. All right? Do date whoever will have you, especially in this world. Don't make a spectacle out of that. I have made it abundantly clear on more than one occasion. I do not date race. I date size. I am a size magnet. I don't even start noticing a woman until she hits 175 pounds. I said what I said. At 105, you might as well just move out of my way because I can bench press that. I literally start getting myself ready. When you hit the 165, 170 range, I start going, let me make sure my throw right. Let me make sure my throw right. I'm just saying, make sure let me make sure my throw right. All right. At 180, listen, I'm checking the clothes. Oh shit. I put on deodorant. Yeah, let me go ahead and let me get some of this spray. Let me get some of this smell good on me. 190, now I'm checking my breath. Earrings is shining. I will take my earrings off and shine them and then put them back under my ear, right? At 200, Nirvana. Oh, I'm sorry. At 200 pounds, Nirvana. At 200. So I am a size magnet. the supersized fries coming with the shake or whatever song, whatever that song said. Do fries go with that shake? Y'all ain't if y'all have never heard do fries go with that shake, you are doing yourself a disservice. You need to go find it. It's a comical song, but it is absolutely 100% how I lived most of my goddamn life. You know what I mean? Do fries go with that shit? Do fries go with that shit? Go listen to the song. The song is out there. You can go find it. It's somewhere on your DSPs, whatever. But as a size magnet, the race, nationality, religious organization has never mattered to me. It just never had. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't give a shit. I want to know, number one, can you hold a conversation? Number two, can I make you laugh? Number three, can I at least try to pretend like I can dance only on the slow songs? That's what, you know what I mean? Like, that's me. That's been where I've always been. I've never once in the entire time I've been dating ever needed to shit on black women to justify it. There was a woman, and she might be listening. If you're listening, you know you should have gave me that ass. I'm just saying.
Pause! What is that?
Like she should have. We fooled around for a whole lot of time. But anyway, this woman had a situation going on with her ex-husband and white woman, right? So she did not like interracial dating. Now, she wouldn't go out of her way to go off on anybody. That shit wouldn't happen. But let's find out. Nope. Let's not find that ex. Leave her alone. She wouldn't be like hostile, but she just wasn't a fan of it, right? And then I came along. And me being the rap scat, well, I wasn't a rap scallion at the time. I was, what was I? Oh, that's what it is. Tales of the Young Rogue. So I was on my young rogueness. That's what I was. I was young.
You were a whore?
I was not a whore. I had whore tendencies. I was a reserve whore. That was one weekend a month and 2 weeks out of the year, I was a whore. I was a young rogue. But anyway, so I come along. I'm flirtatious. I'm good looking. I'm young. I got six-pack abs. I got six-pack abs in places you ain't got six or packs or abs on my body. You know what I mean? I had six-pack abs in my earlobes. That's how young roguish I was. I was just a walking, talking, living, breathing sex symbol. You know what I mean? So, tales of a reformed hoe. Ma'am! Miss Samantha, I am a reformed hoe. I wasn't out here talking like that one woman. Reservist floozy boy once. So when she met me, I flirted with her. I flirted with everybody, right? So at the time, there was a girl that, you know, I hate the word friends with benefits. We were friends. I just got the benefit of our friendship is what I got. I don't know what you're talking. I've seen your young pictures, buddy. He had a mustache. I don't know why he don't just go ahead and grow that goddamn. Why don't you grow the mustache back, sir? I've got facial hair. See, I've got the goatee. You can grow the mustache. We could be twins again. When did this become a whorehouse?
Back the fuck up. When did this become a whorehouse?
A whorehouse. So this woman one day saw my beneficial friend come over, and it was a plus-size white girl. There wasn't no reason for me to lie. You know what I mean? She saw her, and at first she got mad. So, I went out. We did whatever. I love that. I love that. When Biggie was in I Got a Story to Tell, we get up in the crib, whatever. We do whatever. I love that part. Whatever. We was doing whatever. Anyway, I came back, and she saw me. And she's like, you with that white girl? I'm like, no. What you doing with her? Do I have to explain to you the process of the birds and the bees? Is that what I got to do right now, ma'am? Is that gigolo until COVID hit? Couldn't get them shoulders, huh? Way to go. I was a gigolo for your shoulder meat. I'm just way to go is out there gigoloing for shoulder meat. Anyway, so I'm like, do I have to explain to you what the hell the bird? No. Well, tell me why you with her. Because I can be. What are you talking about? And she got mad, and then the next day she comes back and she talks to me. She's like, so tell me, what is your deal? Do you want a black woman, a white woman? I said, I want women. I want all that. I need all that right there. But then I had to explain to her dating size, not race. I said, did you notice how big she was? Yeah. I said, you were thickened. She said, yeah. That's what I go for. I don't go for that goofy shit. I would like to have a white woman that will help me with my stutter. No, hey, if you plus size and giving up that ass, holler at your boy.
Not currently. He meant back then. Don't start flooding the emails and shit here at GCPR trying to get a taste of the Thomas.
Please don't. Listen, again, why do y'all think I give the disclaimer, Tales of the Young Rogue? I can't have y'all out here.
Let me explain something to you. I will find you, and I will give Mrs. Villain your address. Because y'all not about to stress me out. Y'all got my pressure high enough. Don't be sitting there talking about you want to taste the Thomas. I'm going to let you taste your teeth through Miss Mink, Mink, Mink.
I'm just saying, leave it alone. This was Young Rogue days, okay? Y'all got to leave that at the Young Rogue days. I still have the rogue in me. I'm just saying it's a villain now, and it's mature. Anyway, so I've never once needed to shit on anybody to justify who I'm with. Don't do that. If you have to look, whether it's your family members, whether it's your friends, whether it's girls you dated, whether it's men you dated, whatever, if you have to find a way to shit on where you came from to justify where you're at right now, the shit is going to fail. Trust and believe. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to fail in two ways. Number one, you have shit on every woman that you were with. You shitting on every woman that you know. You're shitting on every woman that you came from, right? Secondly, what do you think the girl that your ass is with right now, what do you think she's going to think watching you disrespect that? Perfect example, Brian goddamn McKnight. Brian McKnight needed, hey, if y'all could go find Brian McKnight, tell him bring his big dumb ass in here. Tell him I'm going to show you how to be a man. You don't have to forget your other hand. You done had some kids. You need to take care of them. Like, Brian McKnight is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Brian McKnight out here slinging all the dick and made 3 children. And then he get a hold of some, other girl coochie. And all of a sudden, he done forgot where the hell he came from. He done forgot where the hell he came from. I have never had a piece of ass so great that it made me forget I got 4 kids in the world. I said what I said. Sorry. I said what I said. Brian McKnight's a perfect example. So you got with a new woman. Okay. You don't forget that you're a father. You don't. You don't forget that you had 3 kids. And I'm going to tell you how that ended up ending. Because that's what these do's and don'ts That's why they're so important. Brian McKnight forgot that he had other children, and his son Nico only wanted his love, and he couldn't give it to him. And Nico died. That's how serious that shit is. That's how serious that is. I walked into my marriage. I walked into a relationship with my wife with 4 kids. She walked into the relationship with 4 kids. So, yes, we have 8 children together, but I never forgot my kids. Never. Never, ever, ever. And anybody that ever tells you otherwise, tell them, blow me fast, hard, and quickly. I've never forgot my other kids. My kids. I've never have. Never. We got a $5 super chat from Dragoon. Taz, donation button, please.
Donations, gifts.
Just saying. Brian McKnight is a perfect example of that. Brian McKnight is a perfect example of that. My children have always come first. Always. No woman has ever made me forget my kids. No woman. And my wife would not have been with me. My wife would not be with me to this very day if I did. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. Okay? Look, Dred said I used to be heavily against interracial dating. Dred, I have a stop me if I'm wrong, Dred. Was it because of Negroes like this? Mr. This dude?
It's not gonna happen because Daddy Jason is a superhero for his beautiful white women. Okay? I'm always gonna defend you. Now, do I get attacked?
Now, Jason is a black man saying all that bullshit. Why? Can I? Why? Boy, if you don't sit your goofy ass down, because any white woman that would date you is a piece of shit. I'm dead ass. I'm sorry. There, I said it. Any white girl that would give you some ass is a piece of shit. Because she sees your ass over here doing this bullshit, and she still want to mess with you. Come on now. I had a crush on a white girl when I was 15. She said, I like you, but I can't be a lesbian and bring home a black girl. I felt that I had never been able to find love due to, I'd never be able to find love due to racism. Dred. I don't know. I don't know. Have you noticed today? Listen, being a hot, sexy lesbian is in today. What every time you make a video, Dred, there's some white girl going, oh my God, I wish I had her dreadlocks between my legs. Anyway, so that's the first do and first don't. Date.
Pause! What is that?
The executive producer made an executive decision. Thomas, that was weird. It was weird, Thomas. I'm just saying. That's what happened. So, do be open to date anybody. Anybody. Be willing to have a good relationship with anybody. Don't shit on where you come from while you do it. Here is rule number. Here's another do. Do be yourself. I know that sounded whatever, but don't put on any airs. Don't. I do not cater my personality based on who I'm getting ready to get with. I don't. I am the same goddamn person. I am. I'm a curmudgeon now. Okay. In my young rogue days, I was trifling. I was trifling in my young rogue days. Trifling. But I had this ne'er-do-well Remy LeBeau Gambit mentality while I was doing it. Shout out to my brother Gambit who was in the building. So my personality has always been me. It has always been me. Always been me. So do be willing to be vulnerable, to laugh, to have fun. Make sure you do a lot of compliments. Make sure that you're including the person that you're with in everything. And make sure when you do bring this person around, that you celebrate the cultures and things, the places that you come from, the people that created who you are, and you're sharing it with that person. My wife knew my wife was good with my sisters. My wife was good with my mom, my cousins, my nieces and nephews. Everybody knew who she was because I brought her in. And she never once had to she didn't try to have to act black. Give a hook and sister up. My wife never did any of that shit. Never. She came in as herself. Don't change up based on the coochie or the dick. Don't. I'm not a Republican. I made that abundantly clear. So I ain't going to play one because I'm around a bunch of white people. No, I don't like that shit. What are you doing? I come in, black fingernails and earrings. What the hell you expect? Like, no, bro, I'm not changing. Change for what? Why would I change? Because this is what got me the woman. Why am I changing it? Because, oh, God, I have to go meet her family. Excuse me. Let me put on a suit and tie. Get out of here. I wear T-shirts and boots. I am the T-shirt and boot king. Know what I mean? One day I'm going to buy me some Timberlands, some butter wheats. Y'all ain't going to be able to talk to me. I live in one of the hottest states in the goddamn union. So wearing baggy jeans and Timbs is frowned upon in this heat, but it'll look great if I ain't wearing no damn shirt. You know what I mean? But a hood. Anyway. Why do you need to change who you are because of who you're dating? Why? Now, respect, absolutely. You definitely need to be respectful, but you do not need to change it up. White girls, all of a sudden, they go dating a black man, and you see them getting French braids and cornrows and shit. Bitch, what's wrong with you? Get that shit off. Y'all remember the goddamn confession from, 2 weeks ago? The confession from 2 weeks ago where the girl got with a black guy and he was whispering poetry in her ear while he was dicking her down, and all of a sudden this dumb bitch gonna go and put cornrows and bullshit in her hair. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? She out here changing the lyrics to back that ass up. Ruined her whole damn shit because she changed. Black men will do this constantly. I hate that shit. Like, I'm going to ask a serious question. Serious question. Who is giving Andre Williams some ass? Oh, my God! Who in the name of Rao is sleeping with that young man? Who? Because whoever you are, get an eye exam, you ignorant ass bitch. For starters, Andre Williams cannot dress. Andre Williams cannot dress. What I'm wearing right now, I'm wearing a Godzilla t-shirt. The t-shirt's called God, by the way. I'm wearing some stretch pants, and I got on some flip-flops until I go put on my shoes because I got some yard work to do, right? That's how I dress. But it's all black. From the top to the bottom, black. Andre Williams be coming out here with the reading rainbow colors and shit. Jesus. Way to go. Stop it. Stop it, sir. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Stop it. Like, okay, listen. Andre Williams can't dress. But I'm gonna use E as thank you, Nana. Andre Williams can't do shit but get his ass folded up like a laundry. I will use Professor Moriarty as an example. He dresses eclectic, right? He's got some Baduism. And E, don't lie and act like you don't. Sir, all you need is a turban, sir. All you need is a turban. When I finally broke the ice that is Elijah and finally got him to really truly just start to embrace himself, and I did that. He can lie, but it was me. Oh no, it was his wife, then it was me. But anyway, when I finally got him to do that, Elijah started to show how he is dressed. And that is he got some Baduism on it. Some straight Baduism. Now, I expect that out of him. I do. That is a respectable thing. I love that about him. I love that about him. Because he gonna Baduism when ain't nobody to Baduism with. Know what I mean? Like he gonna Baduism. He gonna Badu. He gonna Badu. But if he came in with a pressed, a tie and some suspenders and boy, if you don't go get them goddamn beads in that hat and stop putting that bullshit on, what is wrong with you? Thomas, I'm dating a white girl. I can't dress like Baduism. The hell you can? If she ain't respect you before, what the hell makes you think she gonna respect you now? Andre, on the other hand, Andre cannot dress. This man be wearing gray, maroon, black, yellow, and hey, man, why don't you put on a... Andre Williams is the only black man I know that still has a members-only jacket. I'm gonna say that again because y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear me. And you know who brought this to my attention? Angry did. Angry brought this to my attention. So if y'all want to laugh, blame him. It's his fault. Angry looked at me and said, does Andre Williams have on a members-only jacket? And I had to look. I was like, nah, man, come on, don't do that. This shit ain't even funny. Don't do that, man. A members-only jacket? I said, come on, Angry. Don't do that. That ain't funny. He said, Thomas, Andre Williams got on a members-only jacket. I said, no, he don't. Angry, that's goofy. Nobody would wear a members-only jacket in 2026 or 25 or whatever. He's like, go look. And sure enough, not only does Andre Williams have a members-only jacket, he has a members-only jacket in different colors. Oh, my God! He wore, and I am not, hold on, Michael Pruitt said, I had a members-only jacket in 1983. Michael Pruitt said, I had one in 93 and 83. Andre be having partridge in the pear tree colors. Not the members-only jacket from the, yes, smoking hot, yes. Andre Williams did a video where he was wearing a tan members-only jacket, a maroon shirt, gray pants, and black shoes. I said, boy, are you colorblind? What is wrong with you? If the jacket wasn't there, it's still an ass meat sandwich of a damn dress. A maroon shirt, gray pants, and black shoes, that was already a violation. But then you top it off with a tan. And I do mean desert tan. I mean sand tan. I mean tan and black. I mean the old uniforms from back in the 1940s. Tan members only jacket. Bruh, if you don't stop dressing in the dark with your punk ass, what is wrong with you? Jiminy Christmas. Oh, he empties some suburban thrift shop out. Bruh, man, what? But in that outfit, Andre tries his damnedest to be a white man. Now, when I was a kid, my brother and I both got, and Rocky will tell you this, because we both got it. We both got it, right? We were told, y'all talk white. No, I don't. No, I talk. These are the words that are coming out of my mouth. I don't know what else to tell you. You're talking to a guy that was fully ready to read the Iliad in first grade. Like, what do you want me to do? It's not my fault, right? So I'm not talking about that. you talking white or whatever. No, Andre Williams truly believes himself to be a white man. And proof of this came from this. This had me heated. Like, I wanted to find Andre and beat 4 shades of shit out of his ass for this bullshit. I still got it. Hold on. Where is it? Because this is the clownish shit I've ever heard in my entire adult life. You got to be one raggedy back bitch to let somebody talk to you like this. Here it is.
Be the king of Wakanda, of the blacks. When we remigrate, you're obviously higher IQ than most of them.
You can be running around with,
yeah, you're more well behaved and well spoken. You can literally just dominate.
Huh. I don't know the words to use.
That was. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's another one.
There are 4 different types of black Americans: blacks, Negroes, niggas, and niggers. The first 2 we're going to discuss.
First off, while Andre is in the story, the 4 type of black Americans, Andre is wearing a leather bomber jacket.
Oh my God!
Look at the picture on the screen. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Andre Williams. That is Andre Williams. Look. First off, this man wouldn't know a black barber if it robbed him. Yes, it is. Yes, Merv. It's the thrift store and compromise. Yes, he did say the king of what? Look at that outfit. Why are you wearing a brown leather jacket? He lives somewhere in the Ohio area or some shit. I don't know where this man lives. I don't. Andre Williams is sitting here talking about the 4 types of blacks while wearing a goddamn brown bomber jacket. Yes, Chris Rock did say the same thing. I will give you that one. He did. And I'm going to tell him, I will say right now, I'm looking, Chris, you were dead ass wrong for it. Sorry, sir. Sorry. I'm sorry. You want to have that conversation? Cool. But you don't bring that shit out to white people. We've told you about that. So Andre Williams changed his entire demeanor. Now, I want to know the white girl that's giving, Superfly jacket. Look at Jesus Christ. Jesus, Mary.
Oh my God!
This man, he can't decide what the hell his facial hair is supposed to be doing. He looked like a thrift store Timu Ra's al Ghul. There's a Lazarus pit somewhere in his house. Andre Williams has been alive for a hot minute. I'm telling you, he knows it won't connect. That shit, he is Ra's al Nah. Ra's al Nah. Man, he needs to fall back like his hairline. He does. They look like Ra's al Nah, I'm good. Ra's al Nah, I'm good. Anyway, he said, give me a 70s porn background. Yes, those are filters. Y'all see my background? This is real. I can touch everything in my background. When I do my videos, I very rarely use backgrounds. I don't use backgrounds on this show. I don't use backgrounds on The Villain's View. I don't use backgrounds on Super. This is my goddamn background. I set this shit up. I got to finish the wall so it don't look all ghetto. Well, not ghetto. It doesn't look all goofy and shit because ghetto is just a ridiculous name. Stop saying shit like that. But Andre Williams changed his entire demeanor to appeal to white people. That is a don't. That is a don't. Whatever it was that you used to get in a relationship or attract somebody, stay doing that part. This idea that you all of a sudden got to change is ridiculous. Now, There will be growth and change in a relationship. I've been with the same one for over 20 years. I am not the same person I was when I met her. I'm not. That change is organic. I grew up. I matured. I got a mortgage. I joined the army, things of that nature. I grew up like that. Andre Williams is like, this is what white people will like. Let me go ahead and try to be this person. Andre Williams, no, goddamn well he don't believe half the shit come out of his mouth. He don't. He'll be the one. Jake Lang is having what is called an N-word party in Minnesota. I hope they whoop his ass this time. If you're a black person and you save Jake Lang from an ass whooping in Minnesota this time, I'm gonna put your ass on record. Y'all better let that man take that ass, get that ass whooping. Y'all out of your goddamn mind. Stop saving that son of a bitch. Obviously, he don't want to be saved because he's still out here doing this stupid shit. You can't fight Dave the Viking, but you can have a nigger party. Dog, I hope they beat your ass. I hope some black men in Minnesota beat the shit out of you and leave your ass in the snow near Paisley Park. That's how I feel. But who's gonna be there? This goofy. Andre Williams is going to be there because he changed. Whatever Andre was as a child, he ain't that no more. And I know his parents look at him every day going, you are the biggest disappointment we've ever had. I should have done anal the night we conceived. I really should have. You should have been swallowed. But your daddy told you to shoot out the club. Don't change. Continue to be the person that attracted you. Continue. Do and don't number 3. And I have to say this. I have to say this. Don't advertise your dating preference. Getting into some kinky shit right now. So this is the parental discretion is advised part. There is a term within the kink world called a QOS. If you have a QOS tattoo on you in any way, stay away from me. Stay your monkey ass away from me. In the kink world, a QOS is called a queen of spades. This is a indication that the person with the QOS tattoo dates black men exclusively. It's true. Not making it up. If you are a gay man and you date black men exclusively, you are an AOS. An ace of spades. And you will have the spade symbol with an A or a Q. It'll be somewhere on it. I hate that. I loathe that to the marrow in my bones. I loathe that. And I'm going to tell you why. For some of y'all about to get learned today. Y'all going to learn today. Spade is a derogatory term for black people. When you couldn't say nigger in polite society, you called them the spades. Oh, those spades over there. Look at that. Look at those group of spades. You're having mint juleps and sweetened lemonade on the front porch, and you just can't call a white one. You just can't call a group of black people niggers because that would offend the delicacies of white women. So you called them spades. So if you're the ace of or the queen of spades, what does that make you? Here's some graphic. Here's some graphic. It's graphic. Here it goes. You the queen of niggers or the ace of niggers. Simple as that. It is as simple as that. If you call yourself the queen of spades, that means you are the queen of niggas. I know it hurts. I don't care. Don't advertise that. Don't. Do not advertise that shit. That is disgusting. Because there is something I need everybody to know. I am not a spade. I'm a grown-ass man. Don't call me that shit. Don't. I have met women, white women, in the kink world. And conversation be great and all, whatever. And then I see that QOS and I'm done. I'm like, hey, I gotta go. Like we was having great conversation. Yeah, I gotta go. I got my crow needs to be fed. What's your crow's name? Boap. I need to go feed Boap. Ace of Spades is also the Nazi death sign. So to have that shit on your body is ridiculous. The other aspect of it that is also equally ridiculous is how many men, how many black men will put that shit on their body. They'll put a spade on it. You must be out your rabbit ass goddamn mind. You have fallen and bumped your mother effing head. Do you think I would debase myself in such a way? Because I wouldn't. Let's keep it a bean. I wouldn't. I would not. There's no way in hell I would do something like that. Now, I've got a story in my head about playing cards. And it's a detailed ass story. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, except ain't no dragons. And if I was going to put a symbol, you know what I mean, it damn sure wouldn't be no goddamn spade. It wouldn't be a club or a heart or a diamond. I don't know about that. I don't know about any of that. But I don't need to advertise who I'm with. I don't. So here's a do. Do respect the person that you're with. Culturally, language-wise, whatever. Respect the person that you are with. Don't put some disrespectful shit on your body. Don't. You want to date black men? Cool, great, fantastic. You want to exclusively date black men? Again, not a problem. Go ahead. But this idea of tattooing yourself with something so goddamn disrespectful, and I had a conversation with somebody about this one time. They were trying to explain to me, well, it's not really a disrespect. It's us showing our love for our black men. Hey, bitch, hey, you can say I love you. You know, words still work. You know, words still work. You can still use words. You know, those things that come out of your mouth every time you talk. You can use words. It's okay. There is no law against saying, you know, I love you. I love you. I love that you're a strong black man, and I appreciate that. Well, thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate it. Let me go tattoo a racial slur on my body. Yeah. Can I get some pumps in the bump? Can I get some pumps in the bump, please? Can I get some pumps in the bump, please? You. All right. Yeah, pumps in the bump. Pumps in the bump. I told y'all gonna get these Temu versions. I don't give a goddamn. Words still work. Yes, there are some white women who only exclusively date black men. And they will tell you exactly why they only exclusively date black men. They can use words too. Oh my God. But you don't have to put a goddamn racial symbol on your damn body. That's weird. It's just weird. Because there is no symbol for dating exclusively white women. There ain't one. I mean, you could call yourself the ace of Karens or the queen or the king of Karens. I mean, a small K with a big K. You could do that. I'm the king of Karen.
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
I mean, like, don't do that. That's ridiculous. Don't do that shit. That's weird. You out on a date with somebody and this is the first time y'all met and everything's great. They're wearing a jacket, you wearing a jacket, you take it to the movies. They take off their jacket, they're wearing a shirt. They're wearing like a short sleeve, no sleeve shirt, and there's a big ass QOS symbol on it. Bitch, I will leave your ass like I didn't find you. Bitch, get out of here. What if you like the honkies? I mean, I guess you could put like a cracker with a crown on it or something. I don't know. I'm the queen of crackers. Like it's weird. Don't do that. Respect the person that you with. Culturally, that is nasty work. Wouldn't a tattoo of a white bunny be the equivalent? I think so. I do believe so. If I'm not mistaken, I think it is. If you see a black man with a white rabbit with a crown on it, run. 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 Get to the chopper. Don't do no shit like that. That's just ridiculous. Do and don't, number 4. You don't have to be the center of attention. Don't try to be the center of attention. I go to my in-laws' house, I try to blend in. Now I get it. I'm the only, if it's just me and my wife, I'm the only black man in the house. And I understand that. I just try to blend in. I do. Hey, don't ask me about fried chicken. Don't ask me about watermelon. My in-laws have never done that, and they probably never will because they understand you just don't do that. My wife would leave, all right? If you are a Caucasian person, a man or woman, and you get invited to a barbecue, blend your ass in. Sit down. Enjoy conversations. Eat the food. Do the goofy dances that they try to get you to do. If you are a white woman dating a Mexican man, do not bring your ass in there in a sombrero. Bitch, you want to get knocked out? You want to get stolen? You want to get the shit smacked out of you? What are you doing? Take that shit off. You going to go to a Mexican quinceañera with a sombrero on. What is wrong with you? Take that shit off. Take it off. Take it the F off, okay? Take it off. Don't come in trying to, I'm going to relate to the Negroes. No, bitch, just sit your goofy ass down, Chad. Chad, put a rib in your mouth and shut your bitch ass up. Okay? Chad, put a rib in your mouth and shut your bitch ass up. Black woman done brought Chad home. Chad, you can compliment the food. You can compliment the cooks. But you ain't got to be on the grill with a sun hat and some Hirachis on. Talking about you know who Frankie Beverly and Maze is. No, bitch, you don't. You just found out 15 minutes ago, Chad. Sit your ass down. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Pruitt is a menace. Michael Pruitt is a menace. The tattoo that you would have if you were a white woman chaser would be a marshmallow with a K in it. Michael Pruitt, I don't know if that's serious or you being a damn menace, but you are a menace, sir. Sir, you are straight nightmares over here, buddy. Act like you're part of the thing. Act like you're part of whatever is going on. If you're going to church, don't try to catch the Holy Ghost. Holy God, I can't do it. Sit your white ass down. Sit down. If you are a Mexican person dating a black person and they take you to church, enjoy the damn church service. You ain't got to get all up and talk about, I done cut the Holy Ghost. If you don't Holy Ghost your ass down, you doing all that jumping around, flopping around and shit. The pastor come off of the damn pulpit, smack the shit out of you. Now you sitting down thinking like this. enjoy the moments that you have with the family. I always have a good time when I'm with my in-laws. I do. Because I'm myself, A, and B, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. I married the oldest daughter of this family. I've been with the oldest daughter of this family for over 20 years. You know what I mean? Like I don't go in, hi, Bob, how you doing? I don't walk with my ass all tight. I just come in as me. And then I blend in. I eat the food, I'll laugh, I will hang out with the in-laws, and then I'll go home. Do that part. You're invited to a cookout. Act like you've been to a cookout before and just respect everybody there. Sit your ass down, enjoy the food, make jokes with everybody. If you can play dominoes, play dominoes. You can play spades, play spades. But sit and engulf yourself in the family rather than trying to be the center of it. I'm a white guy here eating barbecue with the niggers. Boy, if you don't sit your goofy ass down, I'll smack the shit out of you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do act like you've been to this place before. Do respect the people that are there. Do respect the cultures and things that are you're in partaking. Don't act like your ass is brand new and you the most special thing there because you're the only white face or the only Mexican face or the only black face. Don't do none of this shit like that. Don't do that. That's weird. That's why people sit up and go, we ain't inviting none of these motherfuckers to cook out. You know what I mean? We ain't doing none of this shit. We ain't inviting nobody to the goddamn cookout. Hey. Another do, another don't. Do learn. Do learn. An interracial relationship is a chance for you to learn about the life, the history, and the things that your mate goes through. Now, I'm going to say this honestly. Since I was a child, I've been indoctrinated with white history. Okay? I know this. I know that. I also know that a lot of it was lies. George Washington didn't have wooden teeth. He had slave teeth. He did not tell a lie about chopping down a cherry tree. He spent the remainder of his life chasing down slaves that left him. Okay? So do learn. If you are a white person dating a black man, a white woman dating a black man, or a white man dating a black woman, it is time for you to learn about them. The person you're with, the roots they come from, and the tree that created it. It's your opportunity. You decided, wow, I am really attracted to this black man. And y'all go on a couple of dates, everything is great. It's time for you to learn. It really is. And if you and same thing with people in minority groups dating white folks. You can learn, but also challenge. Also challenge. Because see, the white majority, they've always been the majority. So there isn't a whole lot about whiteness that you do not already know. But if you are a white person and you're dating somebody in a marginalized group, that's your turn. That's your chance to learn. Don't be ignorant. Don't be ignorant. You cannot be in an interracial relationship dating a stereotype. You can't. Sorry, you cannot. If you are a white person and you decide you're going to date somebody outside of whiteness, you cannot date a stereotype. Whatever the hell you thought about the person you're getting ready to get with or the culture they come from, let that shit go. I don't care what Meemaw and Papa taught you. I don't care what Uncle Jake with his molesting ass taught you. Leave that shit wherever it is that you found it. Wherever you found it, leave it there. Don't come in with that shit. Don't. Like, for example, I'm a little bit of graphic here. A little graphic. The idea that every black man is walking around here with a telephone pole in their pants is ridiculous.
Oh my God!
That's the most ridiculous shit I ever heard in my life. Literally, the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard in my life. Now, I'm not going to sit up and say, yo, I pee on my balls. Yo, son, I be peeing on my nuts. In fact, if you really want to be honest about it, I'm not telling you any of that shit. How big is it, bitch? Do you want to go? You want to go catch this message in the universe or not? I'm gonna need you to shut your ass up. Stop asking me that dumbass question. If that's all you're worried about, get away from me. I don't need you around. If you are dating a Mexican man or a Spanish-speaking man, and you start talking about tequila, sombreros, chimichanga, if you start doing all that shit, he's gonna leave you or she's gonna leave you. Ain't nobody got no time for that. You a white guy talking about, I'm looking for a hot, sexy, spicy Spanish girl. Bitch, that is a stereotype with your dumb ass. With your ignorant ass. That's disgusting. Don't do that. In the dating world, when you start talking about relationships and all they entail, we talking about love, affection, sex. We're talking about finance. We're talking about housing. We're talking about jobs. We're talking about all of that. So when you meet somebody, and this goes for anybody, if you're not in an interracial relationship or you are in an interracial relationship, it doesn't really matter. This goes for everybody. When you decide that this person and you are going to connect on a relationship level, everything is on the table. Everything is on the goddamn table. Now, the reason it's all on the table is because it shows the strengths versus the weaknesses. If you are a financial whiz and the person you get ready to get with is not, that's a weakness on them, but a strength on you. That builds. Let's say the person that you're getting with is bad with finances, but he's absolutely good or she's absolutely good when it comes to housing or world history, things of that nature. And you're not. That, again, you're weak on what's going on in the world. They're strong on it. There's another bond. When you date interracially, there's the added part of you're a white person. You've never experienced police brutality. A black man has. Guess what? It's time for you to understand what it is that they're going through. You're a white woman and you driving with your man. Be safe, Mary. Love you to death. Kiss that husband. Kiss that kid for me. You're a white woman driving with a black man and he tenses up. And you look behind you and there's a cop. That's a cultural moment. That is a cultural moment. That is a moment for you to learn. That is a moment for you to learn exactly why black men and black women, by the way, tense up when they see the police. There's a history to it. Learn it. Learn it. If you want to love the person you with, you got to love all of them, all of it. That means getting in, studying, understanding, learning, asking questions. If he introduces you to his mom or she introduces you to her mom or her dad or whatever, that's not the time to ask goofy questions like, what were they like as a kid? No, that's the time to ask them. So tell me about your history. Tell me tell me everything about your history. Because you're going to learn it from your girl or your guy, but it's good to get it from their parents. So they can tell you about their parents and their parents and their parents and things of that nature. It's time for you to learn. It is not time for you to live off of stereotypes and expect the people around you or the person you're in a relationship with to live as those stereotypes. Bitch, that ain't their damn job. They're just trying to date you, you dumb son of a bitch. I'm just saying. Do learn about the person that you're with. Learn about the history of the person that you're with. Don't have stereotypes and then live off of them. I do not understand how black men say white women are more submissive than black women. That's why they date them. I have been with the same white woman for over 20 years. Submissive is not one of the words that come out of my mouth when I'm describing my wife. Submissive? Submissive? Miss Billy? Are you out of your mind? I love that woman. I love her dirty draws, but submissive is not one of the words I would use to describe my wife. Not. submissive. And spoiler alert, I wouldn't know what to do with a submissive woman if I had one. I don't come from a legacy of submissive women. I don't. My mother dropped the television on my father's head because he threw a catfish at her. What the hell makes you think I know anything about submissive women? Submissive? The fuck is that? Not even using my wife. Not even gonna use my wife as an example. I wouldn't know what the hell to do with a submissive woman. What do you feed them? What kind of clothes do they wear? Like what? That shit don't make no sense to me. I would like to be very well compensatedly enough to where I can pay off my house and my wife doesn't have to work that hard. There, that's it, right? I don't want to be ultra mega rich. I don't want the yacht with the other yacht in it. I don't want that shit. If I won the lottery today, I'd just pay off my house and nobody else. Listen, y'all wouldn't know that I won the lottery. There'd be signs. There would be signs that I won the lottery, but you'd never know. You would never know. If I walk in here one day and say, hey, GCPR, guess what? As of today, don't got to worry about paying off that house. That's all I'm going to tell you. Some things came through. Sign number one. Finally got my dang listen. If an Amazon truck pull up and 4 boxes show up at Taz's house and ain't nothing there but Kit Kats and Reese's and shit, they'll be signed. That's all I'm going to say. They'll be signed. But I don't understand. Like, black men always talking about that shit. I've heard that since I was a kid, man. You get with a white girl, man. She's submissive, man. She give you whatever you want. No, they don't. No, they don't. And if they did, let's say white women were just programmed. As soon as they see black penis, all of a sudden, I'm like, God, I'm going to give you whatever you want. My expectations is low. My expectations are low. I was laughing. My wife made a comment. Listen, my wife made a comment, right? Where she quoted a Biggie line. We were talking about this shit, right? We were talking about that. And she was like, okay, you want a submissive wife? Okay. So I make $120,000 a year. I need you to get a job that will make the equivalent of what I make. And when you ask me what I bring to the table, I can suck a good dick and can hook a steak up. That's a line out of a Biggie song. I taught that to my wife in the early stages of our relationship. I said, a good woman she does whatever the hell she needs to do to survive and take care of her family, but she can suck a good dick and hook a steak up. And my wife has held on to that shit for 20 years. My expectations is low. My expectations is low. What do you want in a submissive woman? Suck a good dick and hook a steak up. That's it. Like, goddamn, that's it. You don't want the world, bitch? No, I want a good steak and a good blowjob. God damn it. 10 crack commandments, exactly as. Black men used to kill me with that bullshit. Because I would get with white women that were not submissive. I'm sitting there going, am I doing it wrong? Am I doing it wrong? Then I realized, no, I'm not doing it wrong because it doesn't exist. White women can have the exact same expectation for black men that black women do. Wash your ass. Clean the boogers out your nose and your eyes. Put on some clean clothes. Maybe don't have your breath smelling like Valerian the Black Dread every time you open your goddamn mouth. Maybe. I don't know what to do with a submissive woman. I do not understand that shit. That shit never made any sense to me. But again, that is a don't. Don't live off of that stereotype. That's a stereotype about white women. That is. And it is used to bash black women upside the head. Primarily black women. Because I don't see Latino men doing this to Latino. Well, yeah, I do. My bad. I see it. I see it a lot. I'm sorry. I can't even lie about that. Yep, I see it. It's for some reason, for whatever reason, if you were a man in a marginalized community and you get with a white woman, all of a sudden you start living off a stereotype. You don't see them as individuals. You see them as a stereotype. Man, she let you do in their ass and drive her car and mess up her credit. It's so bad that other white men use that as a slur towards white women who date black folks or brown folks or native folks. Don't believe me, there's a woman on Instagram right now, who talks about the shit. She showed a picture of her husband, you know, Mr. and Mrs., the white girl. Her husband is black. They got a beautiful, beautiful daughter. And she was showing off pictures. And in the comment section, white men were like, well, I guess your credit score went down. I bet you he stole your car. How much crack has he done? Like, what is this? Do not live off of them stereotypes. Stop that. Do learn. Do and don't number 4. Was that 4 or 5? 4 or 5. Anyway, whichever one it is.
Sir, we are up to 16 and 17.
Not bad. 16, 17.
I've been keeping the list. I periodically put it in the comment section.
Oh, I know. You keep the count. I'm just going to keep talking. You keep the count, Taz. I'm going to keep talking.
And after the show, I will drop it in the Discord for anybody who...
Please, for the name of God, like, we could drop it in the Discord and on TikTok. It would be great. Somebody going to get mad about it. But anyway, all right.
I got you.
Do and don't. Do understand history. Do understand history. Virtuous white women, or the virtue of white women, have been the cause of so much pain and suffering in this country, it is not even funny. That's a truism. That is a goddamn truism. And if you do not believe me, you a lie and the truth ain't in you. How many cities, how many black cities no longer exist because of the virtue of a white woman? How many? Oh, a black kid gets on the elevator with a black girl who's working he's working the elevator. She's getting on the elevator. She gets off. Oh my God, he touched me. All of a sudden, Black Wall Street gone. A white woman accuses a black man of rape when she was actually cheating on her husband. All of a sudden, Rosewood is gone. Gone. Boom. The virtue of a white woman has led to lynchings. Do you hear me? Lynchings. Do know history. You need to learn that shit. You are not reinventing the wheel when you get into an interracial relationship. You're not. It has happened before. But you also need to understand that throughout history, when a white woman strays away from white men, or something happens, or she accuses somebody of doing something, death follows. Why do you think they tell you? Why do you think they tell you that a white woman's tears are the most dangerous things in the world? Do y'all remember that white woman? Do y'all remember that white woman that was in Central Park in the place where they watch the birds and shit, and she had her damn dog off the leash, and the black guy was like, please put your dog on a leash, please. So he gave the dog a treat since the bitch wouldn't do it. Then she called her dog back, put the leash on him, and was choking the dog to death while she was on 911 talking about, there's a black man, he's trying to hurt me. A white woman's tears leads to death. I'm sorry, there you go. There you go. The reason black people did not only celebrate when Carolyn Bryant died, they threw parties and barbecues and will continue to do so because the bitch is dead, is because her whining, lying ass tears got a kid killed. Do y'all hear what I am trying to tell you? There have been Mexican men that have been stabbed to death, murdered, for touching a white woman. There have been Asian men that have been killed for touching a white woman. White women virtue stood way up here. Everybody else's virtue, not so much. You also need to remember, like, for example, if you are a white man dating a black woman, you need to understand that the virtues of black women have always been low according to people that look like you. According to people that look like you, black women were hooers. All women outside of white women had to play a role. The spicy Latina, the geisha Asian, the hijab wearing hot to trot Muslim girl. I don't know where the hell that came from. The always down to bang Jewish chick. Black women were whores. Whores. So here you are dating one. People are going to look at you and think that's exactly what you think. It's time to learn, buddy. It is time for you to open your damn mind to life and really get comfortable with the idea that you have a legacy that follows you. It is upon you. It is upon you to change it. And understand, if you are a white woman, the power of your tears can bring down cities and has done it before. Right now, there is white women that realize that if they call 911 and sound really, really scared and really oppressive, oh my God, when the cops come, somebody can die. I'm not making this up. Anybody? Michael Pruitt said, hey, Thomas, if your wife died, would you be treated the same way I would be treated if my wife had died? I don't know. I don't. White woman tears can get somebody shot. Dead ass. I will never forget, my wife and I had an argument one time, right? We had an argument one time. And I was driving, and she was in the passenger seat. I got out of the car and told her to drive home. I would just walk, right? And she got out and was acting, well, whatever. And I'm like, get in the car. Because I knew. You know what I mean? I knew. All it would have taken is one person with a 911 call, and my black ass would have been history. That level of knowledge stays with me. It's not a bad thing. It's not, I swear to you, it's not a bad thing. But you have to understand it because it could be. Understand what your history is. Women in marginalized communities have always been looked at as second class, third class, fourth class. There is a picture, and I don't know if I can find it. I have it on my phone, which is the shit that pisses me off. I probably should just email it to my damn self. But there is a picture talking about the Odyssey. And this shit inflamed me. So, as y'all know, and this will probably end up being a flag for Flagger to Play Friday, Elon Musk wants to redo the Odyssey and make it realistic, meaning more white people, less black folk, right? He put this on X, gonna give it to you in the Twitter. And without fail, the racists showed up. The racists showed up. I'm going to send it. Taz, I'm going to send this to you. Can you put this on the screen, please? Can you put this on the screen? Taz, I just sent it to you in the text message. Black women are always going to be shit on by white races. When it comes to us, we're just big black beasts. Black men are just dumb monsters, whatever you want to call it. That's us, right? But black women get a particular ire that is it is downright disgusting because it is brought to you by the white establishment. Now, the picture in the bottom right corner is supposed to be Lupita Nyong'o. But look at all that. Look at that. A guy tweeted that when they were talking about Elon Musk redoing the Odyssey for white people. Willing to pay Mel Gibson $100 million. Somebody put that. They put that up. They put that up. Supposedly, these people are upset because Helena Troy isn't some blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman. She's played by Lupita Nyong'o. Now, if you had watched The Odyssey, you would understand that she's Helena Troy for about, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, maybe. And the one that really did the thing, to Agamemnon was her twin sister. But I digress. That vision on the bottom right corner is what a lot of racist white men think black women look like. Animals. This is what you have to combat when you decide that you want to date interracially. This shit right here is exactly what you have to combat. If you are a white man, you got to combat this shit. The look on that, the way they made Lupita Nyong'o look. You got to combat that. Because you realize throughout your history, white men that look just like you thought black women look like that. If you are a white woman dating a black man, please understand the white woman with all this virtue, the epitome of of virtue and goodness and things of that nature, they think that shit about you. You have a power in your tears. You have a power in your screams. That shit could end lives. It could. It really the F could. Look at that. Look at that. You should see the one. There's a video on X, gonna give it to you in the Twitter because that's where all the racists live. I don't know how the hell that happened, but anyway. Where they have a video, an AI-generated video of Samuel L. Jackson as Lupita Nyong'o as Helena Troy. And he's doing all the regular Samuel L. Jackson shit. That's the degradation black women have to face. That is the degradation that black women have to face. Somebody, I think it was Michael Pruitt that just mentioned. We live in a time where Cleopatra was played by a goddamn white woman named Elizabeth Taylor. If Elizabeth Taylor was any more white, the bitch would be clear. This is the history that you step your ass in when you decide that you want to date interracially. And it is imperative, especially if you are a white person dating outside of whiteness. It is imperative that you understand what you are getting yourself into. Because guess what, kids? It's not going to get any better. You can't bang your way out of that shit. I hate that idea. Well, we'll just have more babies in the world. Bitch, that shit ain't going to work because guess what? Now your biracial children got to deal with it. They call black people mud people, mud sharks. So when you put a picture of your beautiful biracial child on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, and they're calling that child a mud shark, you can get as mad as you want to, but you need to be prepared for it. Before you take the picture, you need to understand what it is that you are showing. If a white man with a black woman shows their biracial child, they're going to say to that white man, oh, you hooked up with a mud shark. You done messed up the bloodline. You need to be prepared for that. You need to have some answers for it. You need to be able to say, hey, that's my wife. Or that's my girlfriend. That's my baby mama. That's whatever. That's my goddamn child. And you need to be vocal about the shit. You need to be vocal to your family. You need to be vocal to your friends. You need to be vocal to anybody that will goddamn listen. It is imperative on your ass to take the mantle of fixing that shit. Because again, and I say this one more time, whiteness is the default. So anything that happens when it comes to interracial dating, it is imperative on your Caucasian ass to fight it. It shouldn't be your black girlfriend that fights it. At them calling your child a mud shark and your ass sitting over here playing Madden 2K. Bitch, you better get your monkey ass online and start raising some goddamn hell. If you are a white woman and you hooked up with a black man, it's not his job to fight a battle for your child. It's yours. Understanding you have more power than he does. Him screaming about a biracial child, they're going to look at it as a mud shark trying to justify their little biracial chimp. You, on the other hand, you with tears that could end cities, you are the one that should be fighting your ass off amongst your family, your friends, your friend group, your church, your community, and everywhere. Whiteness means you are on top. Why the hell is everybody from underneath fighting for you? Do understand history and be prepared to fight. Don't be oblivious. Don't think that you can bang your way out of racism. Shit ain't never worked. It ain't never worked. And no, you're not just, I'm just a white woman that fell in love. Bitch, no, you're not. You're a symbol. And you decided with your symbolism to get with somebody that is not a part of the patriarchal system that you were raised in. The white patriarchal system that you were raised in. You better put some goddamn combat boots on, get you some gloves with some Kevlar knuckles on it, and you better be ready to fight. This idea that you can blissfully go out here, oh, nothing will happen, bitch. Are you high? What is wrong with you? You better learn. You better learn. It's not on your kid either. It's not on your child to fight that battle either. The kid didn't ask to be here. They didn't. You decided to get with somebody outside of your race. It's not the biracial child's responsibility to fight that battle for you. Which brings me to the next do and don't. Do see your children as children. The product of you having sex is children. Do see your child as a child. Don't see your child as a reason why you can talk about shit you don't know a goddamn thing about. He said, my wife's kids haven't said a word to me in 10 years. Why? Oh, E, we got to talk, man. I get tired of watching white women butt their ass into black women's business because they got a biracial child. Don't do that. That kid didn't ask for that. You have a half black child. Great, fantastic. You want oatmeal cookie? Goddamn Patrick Mahomes is playing in the goddamn NFL and got like 3 Super Bowl rings. What do you? Don't use your child to step your ass into an arena you don't know nothing about. Don't. You have a child. You also have an opinion. Voice your opinion respectfully. Respectfully. Voice your opinion. Do not use your kid as a shield or a credit card. There was an infamous ass white girl on TikTok. Infamous. She's all country MAGA now, but before it was the black scent and all that other shit. And she felt comfortable enough to bring her ass into conversations that ain't got shit to do with her. Why? She had 2 biracial children. Who told you? Who told you that you could talk in this room? I go back to that Al Pacino, like, who told you you can talk in a room full of men? Who told you this? You don't get to speak to us about issues that affect us. And you coming in with the shield of your black children. My children's is biracial. Let me say something. You will not overtalk the voices of people that got to live it, bitch. Sit your monk ass down. Now hold up. Who are we talking about? Now she's broke up a home and got a black fiance and is talking hard shit about his ex. What? Hold on. Are we talking about the same chick we talking about? Taz, are we talking about the same? Are we talking about the same chick? Are we talking about the same? Please tell me we're not. That what? You know who I'm. Never mind. But again, kid, I don't look at my 4 biracial stepchildren as anything other than my kids. I talk about whiteness because whiteness is what runs this country. I don't do it because I got a white wife. I do it because, goddamn it, somebody got to talk about this shit. It's getting bad out here. So as long as whiteness is the problem, Thomas is talk about it. Period. I mean, but there are a whole lot of habitual goddamn line steppers that need to learn what their lane is. Congratulations, you have a child, a beautiful, beautiful kid. That is not your Instapass for you to bring your ass and talk about your goddamn feelings about racial inequalities because you have a black child or a biracial child. I don't care about that shit. You want to advocate for your kid, advocate for your kid. But you're not going to overstep people that got to live this shit. Because of 2 reasons. Number one, you're part of the system. Everything you want to complain about, people that look like you created. So it's almost like you want to talk the same shit, but from inside the conversation. No, sit your ass outside. And 2, and the one that really bugs me, you're putting that weight on your child. You think your child gives you proximity to blackness. No, it gives you a goddamn child. Why are you putting that weight on that kid? That's not that kid's weight to carry. Now they got to defend their goddamn mama because she wanted to be in the middle of a goddamn conversation using that child as a blackness card. What is wrong with you? You're dating a Mexican man. Y'all have children. That is not carte blanche for you to start talking about immigration policies under the Trump administration. Bitch, you have a child of Spanish descent. Sit your monkey ass down. You want to talk about inequalities? Cool. Talk about them. You want to bring up the fact that you have a black or an Asian or a Latino or Native American child? Great. Okay, do that. But you don't put the weight on the kid. You're going to put the weight on the kid so that your ass can be in the middle of a goddamn conversation that you have no business in and center yourself. If you don't get your monkey ass out of here, same thing with white men. Same thing with white men. Congratulations. You have a biracial child. Congratulations. That is not carte blanche for you to walk your ass into blackness. No. Or La Raza. No, it's no. You have a child and you have opinions. Speak your opinions, but don't use that goddamn child. Don't put that weight on that baby. That kid didn't do nothing. That kid did not ask to be here. And for you to all of a sudden pick the kid up and be walking into spaces holding the kid like a goddamn kitten so that you can get your ass involved in a conversation that is talking about people that look like you and the systems that you put in place? No, absolutely the F not. Don't put that weight on that baby. I love biracial people. I love them. But I'm in their mamas or their daddies because it's not my place and it damn sure isn't theirs. They didn't ask to be here. They are the product of sex. They are not, in fact, the product of, oh, wow, I'm doing this to get back at the whites. I'll never forget, there was a white woman on TikTok. She said this shit, and I'm not making it up, that she was going to decrease the white population by having sex with nothing but black men and making black babies. Bitch, are you insane? Are you hired in goat milk laced with crack? My good friend, my brother, and co-owner of Ghost Claw Productions, Racing Mr. Jeff Kennedy, is in the building. Jeff is Trifling Tuesday. You talking about the do's and don'ts of interracial relationships, buddy. Strap in. A biracial child is not a credit card. It is you using that child as a human shield. I don't use my biracial stepkids as anything other than my kids. I don't need to hide behind them. I don't. I can say whatever I want. And yes, I've gotten pushback. Oh, well, you can't talk about the black community. You got a white wife. Did that somehow change this? Did that somehow change this? Don't put that weight on that child. The child doesn't deserve that. That child will grow up in a world where they have not just two parents of different races, but two parents of different racial history. And that child will have to make decisions for themselves on how to approach that. Y'all remember that video of the guy filming his goddamn mama, calling him a nigger through the damn door? Y'all remember that video? That's one of the bitches I'm talking about. She's a perfect example. She's a perfect example of exactly what I am talking about. She used this. She went out and had sex with a black man, birthed a biracial child. But then when it was no longer beneficial, AKA the child saw her racism at home and said, you know what? I'm putting distance between me and this bitch because she's been doing this my whole life. What did she do? Revert to goddamn racism. How are you racist against something that came out of your goddamn vagina, bitch? Can you please make that make sense? Can you please make that make sense?
Shots fired! Shots fired!
The video is still on TikTok. That's my mom. That's Julie. He was telling everybody what her name was. She's outside on the patio calling him a nigger. This is your child, bitch. This is your child. And the fact that she put the weight of her racial insecurity on that kid, that bitch should be thrown off of something. She should be thrown off of something. Do speak up. And if you want to speak from the perspective of somebody who has never lived the life that your biracial child is going to live, speak on that. Do not use said biracial child as a shield to walk your ass into conversations you don't belong in. Next, do and don't. I'm going to start with the don't on this. Don't believe that who you date somehow changes you. You did not all of a sudden get acceptance. I'm going to go back to that comment. People always telling me, well, you can't talk on black issues. You married a white wife. A particular Jerry curl bitch in Arizona started that shit. Everybody act like, oh, Thomas started it. No, he did. Because if you disagree with something I say, that is fine, sir. But my wife? My wife? What the F does that have to do Because see, ladies and gentlemen, I am coffee brown, lightly cream. I will be this until the day I die. There is no change at all. This is me. Which means my life experience will always be from the perspective of a black man. To use my white wife as somehow I've made it and I done come up and shit like that, like a lot of basketball and baseball and football players do, is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Do be yourself. Do be yourself. Who you date does not improve your standing in life. The only people that would have to mention that I have a white wife are people that are insecure in their blackness. I said exactly what I said. I said exactly what I said, and I ain't taking a goddamn bit of it back. You can't argue with what I'm saying, so you will mention the fact that my wife is white. As if that somehow negates my life experience, negates the world that I have seen through the eyes of a black man, negates my feelings towards the white patriarchal, white supremacist system that we live in. You just negated all of that. Trying to derail a conversation because my wife is white. I am exactly who I am. I don't have to put on airs, and I damn sure don't have to pretend. My blackness is quantified. My blackness is certified. My blackness is bona fide. Who I've been in bed with does not change any of that. I see this rule is a lot of this rule right here, or this do and don't right here. A lot of it can be passed to the LGBTQI plus. Sorry, say what I said. Because there's a whole lot of gay white men who have taken every single aspect and every mannerism of black women, ran with it, made cottage industries off of it. Who are you when you ain't stealing? The eyes, Chico, they never lie. Who are you if you're not stealing? All the mannerisms you think, and not only the mannerisms, but the stereotypical one. But at the exact same time, you don't want nobody to know that you're gay. So outside of those moments where you got to be a white man, white man. When you do decide to do something, it's okay, I'm okay. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Dre with a $5 super chat. Real question, Thomas. When your wife hears you going off about white people, what does she think or say? She agrees. Listen, my wife does not identify as white. She will tell you in a heartbeat she's Amazonian. I wish I was making this a joke. It's not. I swear for God, I'm not making this up. I am so not making this up. My wife will tell you in a heartbeat she is Themysciran. Here's the thing. In our relationship, I am the loud, boisterous one. She is the play it back in the back type person. But do you think we would have been together for over 20 years if she didn't feel the same goddamn way? My wife loathes how whiteness is passed around today. She does. She cannot stand this shit. She is literally, my wife's greatest insult when it comes to white people. And I mean this. I swear to God. Little dick white men. She will jump out with little dick white men. My wife literally, she feels the same way. She's just not vocal. We both are tired of watching mediocre ass white men continue to try to get the center of a goddamn attention. My wife can't stand them some bitches. Like, she's like, I am not white. I am themyscira. I am from Paradise Island. If you want to call me anything, I am themyscira. My wife is quick to yell out limp dick white men. My wife is quick to yell out little limp dick white men. She will say that shit before I do. Little limp dick, no pussy getting. If you got a blowjob, you wouldn't know. This is my wife. This is my wife. Okay, I'm just sitting there going, babe. No, baby, please continue. Please, I'm learning so much. The other thing that my wife has never done is used her biracial children as a way to get into black conversations. But my wife will tell you, my wife has stories about things that have happened to little black kids and how it affected her kids and how it broke her heart because she did not know how to console them. She'll tell you how her son Desmond went from being this cute little kid with the slick back hair that people thought he was Samoan, people thought he was Mexican, but he was just this little kid, to the moment his voice dropped, he all of a sudden became a threat to his teacher. My wife will tell you that. And she will also tell you about the heartbreak that she felt watching this happen and how she felt like she could step up for them, but she could not intervene for how the world is going to see them. That's my wife. Again, I didn't marry a stereotype. I married a real ass person. But in the process of marrying this beautiful human being, I didn't change. I never changed. My personality has always been what it is. I'm a lot more vocal. I'm a lot more funny about it. But I've always been the person that I am. I've never allowed dating a white woman or dating a Mexican woman or dating an Asian woman change me. Because that's not what got them in the first goddamn place. You see what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I am putting down? I never had to pretend like I made it because I got a white woman. A lot of NBA players, a lot of NFL players, they feel like when they get with a white woman, somehow they've made it. Listen, Officer Tatum's a perfect example of that. Officer Tatum's a perfect example of that. Now, Officer Tatum's married to a white woman. I'm married to a white woman. What's the difference between the two of us? I don't know what his personality was before he got that white woman, but I know what it is now. Let me cater to white people. I do not. I don't. Especially when I see that it is whiteness that has held us back from doing anything even remotely for the collective. Y'all understand, for over 10 years, we have all, and I mean all of us, that includes you, E, over in the UK, because y'all been affected by the shit too. For over 10 years, we have all been infected by the virus that is mediocre white men. They were emboldened under Trump, and they have not shut up since. The reason there is hostility, the reason we don't like these people, the reason we will tell them to their face, bitch, I hope you fill your pockets full of rocks and run through the goddamn ocean, is because we have all had to be subjected. We've had to sit down and watch as things that should be normal understanding have turned into some weird ass shit because we have now started the process of being in love with and having to listen to the bitch moaning, complaining, the whining, and the problems of mediocre ass white men. If you are a self-aware person, this shit pisses you off. If you are in any way, shape, form, or fashion a self-aware person, watching as these mediocre hoes get put to the front of the line bothers you. And to cater to that, you must be out your goddamn mind. I never forget where I come from. The roots of who I am were passed down to me from my mother and father. To forget them and change because, oh, I got a white woman, or oh, because I live in a nicer neighborhood, would betray them. It would betray the lessons I learned from my mother and father. And I'll be goddamn, there's not a piece of pussy or a house that will ever allow me to do that. I speak out about black issues because I am black. You know that I am black, right? I don't need a disclaimer. I don't need an asterisk. I don't need some parentheses. No, bitch, I'm a black man. So when I talk about black issues, my wife ain't got shit to do with it. And I do not use my wife in a way that makes it look like all of a sudden I'm changing because, oh God, I got this white woman. No, that's my wife. That's the love of my life. That's the woman I gave my heart to. That is the woman, the keeper of my heart. I did not have to denigrate sisters to get with her. And I will still shout out black women every day until my dying day. Why? Because my wife did not fall in love with a man with no morals. My wife did not fall in love with a man with no value. My wife fell in love with a man who was raised by not just any black woman, but the greatest black woman I will ever know. She instilled in me everything that I've ever needed to be a good man. Have I always followed it? No. And I have cheated. I have lied. I betrayed her. And every time I told her, Mom, I did this and I'm sorry, she would tell me, Thomas, you got to be better than that. You got to be better than that. My wife didn't fall in love with a series of goofy skits or pandering to white men. My wife fell in love with a grown-ass man who just so happens to be a black man in the United States. That's the man she fell in love with. I don't need to shit on sisters, and that's what I call them, sisters, to justify that. I don't have to justify that to anybody. I don't. I give people the courtesy of knowing that my wife is white. That's a courtesy. If I wanted to, you'd never know. You'd never see a picture. You'd never see shit. That's my love there. This is who I am. And it gives me every single solitary right to stand up for black men and black women, for black gays and black bays, black children, black elderly, black disabled. It gives me that right. There is no quantification I need to make about it, and I will not change it. There's your don't. Changing who you are based on where or who you have in your bed. I'm never going to do that. So to that goofy, Jerry curled head son of a bitch, and you know who you are, I know you're listening, because you want to clip my shit up. Clip this. How dare you ask even shape your face to ask me about my wife? How dare you? My wife ain't got shit to do with it. You want to talk about me? Talk about me. Talk about what I say. But don't you ever in your goddamn life try to quantify my blackness when yours is so richly lacking. Out of my goddamn face. I give love to black people. I do. I'm like Issa Rae. I'm rooting for everybody black. I am. I'm rooting for y'all to get money. I'm rooting for y'all to get success. I'm rooting for y'all to fall in love. I'm rooting for y'all to be mentally and physically and emotionally great. I do that. White women don't even come up in the picture when I talk about it. No disrespect to them. No disrespect to them. But I don't quantify my blackness. Officer Tatum does. I'm a black guy gonna say the same thing white people say. Don't do that. Do not sacrifice who you are for who you sleep with. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the do's and don'ts of interracial dating. I am sure Taz has wrote all of them down. I'm sure of it. And there are plenty of examples of everything I just talked about. If you search the media, if you search social media, you will find examples of every single one that I talked about. You will now. Before you came in the show, you didn't know that there were do's and don'ts to interracial dating. Now that you're leaving the show, you do. So now you can spot them. You can spot every single one of them. And when you spot them, say something. Don't be silent. Say something. You see a white woman dangling her little biracial child in so she can talk about black women's hair. Hey, bitch, your lane's over there. Hey, bitch. Hey, lane's over there. Hey, your lane's is 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot, bitch. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Ho. G.I. Ho. Taz got me out here talking about G.I. Ho.
Pause!
I wasn't my pause.
Is that?
Y'all were talking about whorehouses and shit. Wasn't me.
You're not gonna blame me for what you just said. I didn't tell you to say that shit. Don't put that evil
but
on
you
me,
was out here talking about whorehouses.
Yeah, that give it to you the whorehouse of what you said.
I'm just saying, G.I. Ho is funny. No, yes, a Freudian slip, E. But as always, if you like what I am doing here, want to support, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. We have 3 tiers. I didn't realize the tiers had changed. Maybe I did change. I think I did. There's the Rogue tier, 3, Villain in Training for 2, True Villain at the top. Like I said, I am going to be putting a whole lot more of my content on Patreon. Before it even gets to YouTube, I am now realizing that my patrons deserve something. Y'all deserve a hell of a lot more than just paying money every month and blah, blah, blah. So what I am going to do is I'm going to start putting more and more of my content on my Patreon before you get a chance to see it, maybe even on TikTok. I might make a TikTok video, download it, put it on Patreon. Y'all can go watch it, and then when you see it on TikTok, you go, oh, wow, word, they did edit that. Wow, right? I might be doing that. I'm also getting my Germany pictures together. I found a lot of them. I got a lot of pictures from Germany. I'm trying to put them to some music. It will be a Patreon exclusive. I will not be putting that on YouTube. I will be putting it strictly on Patreon for all paying tiers. You'll be able to see it. So patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. The Sound of Coffee shop is open, is running, and it's piping hot. I'm working on the Chaos Saint Swole Meat t-shirt. You know what? Yes, and Elijah is a patron, and I love you to death for it. Thank you, brother. Thank you. The Chaos Saint Swole Meat t-shirts will be the next thing up. I have done the Flag on the Play Friday coffee mugs. I'm trying to find the 20-ounce ones on Fourth Wall, but I will find them and they will be on there. And like I said, if you won a Flag on the Play Friday tumbler but never got it, please make sure that Smoking Hot Mess just has your address and things of that nature so I can buy them and send them to you. The Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. In the right hand corner, there is a QR code. The QR code will lead you to a meal prep for Joey. Joey is a soon-to-be beautiful 6-year-old girl who is leaving the PICU for the first time after battling cancer. Her family is looking for things, meal things and stuff like that. And the Villains Guild and the Outcast Nation has taken it upon ourselves to make sure that Joey has the very best birthday possible. So scan the QR code, go follow the link, and if you can donate, if you can help, please do so. And please use the hashtag Villains Guild for Joey, and hashtag Outcast Nation for Joey. This is a passion project amongst both organizations. We are so very proud. Joey turned 6 on Friday. So please make sure you get in and find, if you can help, please do so. Please do so. This is a cooperative between the Villains Guild and the Outcast Nation, and we are just so very proud to be able to do this. And we're going to make sure this young lady has the best birthday possible. Remember, 6 million for 6. It is the joint operation between the Villains Guild and the Outcast Nation. We are walking as a group, as both organizations. We are walking 6 million steps to celebrate the 6th anniversary of the foundation of the Villains Guild. As my second, Professor Moriarty will be making his final steps November 3rd. He will make a video making his final steps. He will have his speech. He will talk about things that matter to him. On November 4th, our actual anniversary, I will be making my final steps, which will lead up to 6 million. I have a place already planned. I have a time that I want to do it and everything. It is a celebration of the foundation of the Villains Guild. If you would like to donate to this endeavor, please reach out to either Taz J, whose email is currently on the screen, or Smoking Hot Mess Jess. If you would like to help, or organizations that would be willing or would love to partner with our organizations on this endeavor, please reach out to Taz J or Smoking Hot Mess Jess. I am so very proud. I am so very proud of both the Outcast Nation and the Villains Guild. I am. I will hype and sing their praises until there is no more me. And that goes far beyond being one of the founders. It goes to the idea that in 6 years, through all the ups and downs and bullshit, the guild endures. We are out there doing the good work. We are amongst you. And that, to me, is something to be proud of. The Outcast Nation is doing the good works under the banner of being an outcast, the people who have always been in the shadows but have always done the hard lifting. Y'all do not understand the greatness that you see before you. I am proud of this. I genuinely am. I look at my 5 other founders and I realize I couldn't have gotten a better group of people to do this with. I couldn't have. I could not have been amongst 5 of the best if I tried. I just try to keep up. I do. And to watch the villain at arms, the command villain major, which is Chaos. To watch Tiger Bomb and Dave the Viking. Dave the Viking is on fire. Tiger Bomb is on fire. Smoking Hot Mess just keeps us all cool. You know what I mean? To be a part of that is one of the greatest highlights of my life. These 2 organizations matter to me. And I want them to matter to the world. I want my legacy to be that. I want my legacy to be that. The day I die, I want to say that I was a member of the Villains Guild. The day I die, I want to be able to say I was a founder in greatness. And that long after my body is gone, long after I have gone to, you know what I mean? Gone to the other side, long after that, I will be able to say, that I was a part of that. I want the VG logo on my headstone. If I can find a way to make a heavy brass or a heavy silver VG logo, I want it on my casket. That's how I want to live. And I might not be the brutalist. I might just be a founder and a member. And maybe the next person that becomes the brutalist, the next person that sits in that chair, they will embody the 3 laws the same way I do. I find pride in you. Please believe that. I find pride in you. I believe in you and I love every one of you. The Villains Guild and the Outcast Nation are family. Family always looks out for each other. Be limitless. I love who you are exactly as you are. I'm so effing proud of you. You can, you will. End of sentence. I am here. No matter what, or no matter when, what, or why. That is the inspirational word for Miss Star O'Gwen. Hydrate, elevate, self-love is self-care. Hold on. Get out there and do something. Stop being a part of the problem. Educate yourself. Stop cosplaying, deconstructing, and actually do it. Look at Tracina said, guess what? You're going to get 2 of this. I nominate Taz founder in waiting, Tom. You know what? I second it. I second it. Henceforth, let it be known that Taz J, our villain at arms, is founder in waiting. Should the day ever come, one of the 6 can no longer do what we do, Taz J will be elevated to founder status. I second it. Let it be known today. Taz stands as our villain at arms and founder in waiting. Should any one of the 6 no longer be able to do their duty as a founder, Taz stands as founder in waiting. And while we're at it, since we're going to do it, I nominate Tiger Bomb as founder in waiting. I nominate Tiger Bomb as founder in waiting. Tiger Bomb has been doing the good work for so long, it's not even funny. He educates, he's an activist, he goes out and he works in the community. So I nominate Tiger Bomb and Taz J as founders in waiting. Do I hear a second? Do I hear a second? The field commander / second has seconded the motion. Let it be known today that both Taz J and Tiger Bomb are designated as founders in waiting. So it's FIW. So Taz, you can put that, you and Tiger Bomb can put that on in your whatever. I don't care. Today, as of today, both Tiger Bomb and Taz J are recommended as founders in waiting. So says the guild. So
I updated the members tracking list. We need a new rule.
What's that?
Stop every 3 to 5 business days causing my eyes to sweat.
Get out of here with that shit. Taz, did you don't think we've noticed? Let's just get this out the way. The damn show gonna go off when she'll go off. God damn it, let's just get this out the way.
What?
Taz, I need you to hear me when I say this. Now, I don't say nothing. I need you to hear me when I say this. I told you when we first actually started to have a rapport that I never cared about what anybody else said about you. I was always going to judge you on what you do, the person that you are. I judge Tiger Bomb the exact same way, and I really want you to hear me why I say that. Y'all are villains in the truest sense of the word. You embody what we believe in. The authenticity, the telling of the truth, the fighting for those who cannot fight for themselves. Taz, you, more than probably any member we've ever had, not only did you dive head first into it, you swam through it. Tiger Bomb does the same thing, but both of you do not see that the rest of the guild notices. It's not favoritism. Oh, Taz is on my show. No. It is the good works. Ask Elijah, he'll tell you. Since day one, since the foundation of the guild, all we've ever wanted to do was the good work. The work that nobody is going to see. The work that is going to require us to go against conventional wisdom, loud voices, races, and all this other shit. That is what the guild has always stood for. The reason the name The Brutalist is part of the guy is a title and a designation is because that person embodies the 3 laws. Taz, you don't think we don't see that you embody those? And somebody please clip this and send somebody please clip this and send it to Tiger Bomb because he needs to hear this as well. Y'all don't think we haven't noticed? You don't think the founders don't talk? We notice. You have done the good works. You both have embodied what the guild is truly supposed to be about. Not a TikTok club, not a everybody kiss Thomas ass club. It is literally about being the ones that are willing to be hated for telling the truth, for being themselves, and for fighting for the voices that are no longer or cannot say or are not in those rooms. You and Tiger Bomb have always been there. Always. And the founders have noticed. We have noticed. It has not gone unnoticed by the 6 of us. It has not gone unnoticed. Ask Angry, he'll tell you. Ask Gambit, he'll tell you. Elijah's in the chat, he'll tell you. Call what Jay said, she'll tell you. You got a Sour Latte's phone number. Call her, ask her, she'll tell you. It has been you and Tiger Bomb that we have, all of us, the 6 of us have watched and said, yep, they get it. They get it. Why do you think Tiger does what he does? Why do you think you do what you do? The living embodiment of the law. The basis for all of us being together. The basis for us standing under the banner that says Villains Guild. You and Tiger embody that. So why would you not? Why would you not be worthy of being a founder in waiting? Why? Because we know that in your hand and in Tiger's hand, the guild will endure. The laws will always stay in place. The person that sits at the top of this will always be held accountable by both you and him. The same way I'm held accountable by Angry, Elijah, Gambit, What Jay, and Sour Latte. We put it in your hands because we know you can take it. Take that, woman, if you don't take the damn compliment and stop playing with me. Because I know Tiger will probably end up doing the same thing. Yo, I don't know what I've done. Shut up. We do. We know. A founder is what is the purpose of the founder? We're not the leaders of the guild. We're the heart of it. We remind every member, whether they have been here for years or they're brand new, what we stand for. And you don't think you don't do that? Are you kidding me? If Tiger's like you going, I don't know. Y'all don't think we don't see this? The embodiment of what the guild stands for. That's you. And I'm going to be honest with you, Taz. I'm going to be honest with you. I see you as the brutalist one day. It's kind of like there's a comic book where Robin is with Batman in the Justice League, right? He's like, why did you bring me? I was only crowd control. He's like, because I wanted you to see what it is that we do. And he's like, this is Robin. He said, so you think I'll be a part of the Justice League one day? And Batman looked him in the face and said, no, you're going to lead it. When Batman had a crisis where all the Justice League was in a different time, he, with his contingency plans, set up a new league. There were certain people he called. And he sent them a message. He said, if you have a problem, take it up with your field commander. Nightwing. He said, he's the best. He's the only one that could lead you. Taz, I'm going to be dead ass honest with you. And I'm just telling the truth. I see you as the brutalist one day. I do. I see you as the head of the guild. I see you one day leading us. Maybe it'll be after I'm gone. Maybe I'll get kicked out, whatever. I don't know. But I see you as the brutalist one day. I see you as the title and designation of the brutalist. I think I've always seen it. I think I have always seen it. Ever since you became a member, I said, one day, she's going to lead this. I think your second will probably end up being either Tiger Bomb or Chaos. I'm pretty sure of that. And I see you shaping the guild into something monumental, something greater than the sum of its parts. I see you pushing the guild beyond anything that I could even possibly imagine. I'm hard on you and I say things about you, not to correct you, not because I hate you or nothing like that, because one day you will sit as the leader of the guild. You will sit as a founder and you will sit as the leader. You will be the brutalist one day. That is just a feeling I've had since I've known you. And quite frankly, between you, me, and 32 other people that are sitting in this room right now, you're going to do better than I will ever do. That is the faith that I have in you. One day you will lead something that I helped to found. And you will take it in places I could never take it. And I will be proud. I will wear my pen with pride. I will wear my pen with pride. My title after that will be Brutalist Emeritus, the first. But I do truly believe in my heart of hearts that you won't just be a founder. You won't just be a member of the guild. You're going to lead it. And from somebody who's been here since the roots, the seeds were planted, I could not be any more proud if I tried that you will lead something that has been a part of my life for a while. I see it. I will take my place as Brutalist Emeritus. And I'll be okay with it. I will be okay with it. Because I know I will leave it to you. And you will lead it better than I ever could. There you go. Thought you should know that. It's not even a matter of you being a founder. It will be a matter of you leading. And I truly believe you will do better than I could. I'm okay with that. I am perfectly okay with it. In fact, kind of look forward to it. So, our founders in waiting.
And get myself together. I love you and thank you all.
Dad, you know we love you. You know that.
I know. Just like we've talked before, I have to get comfortable
I know.
with that.
You need to be. You need
I'm
to.
working on it. I am working
will-
on it. Thank you.
You will be the face of the guild. Now, mind you, it comes with hatred. But like Jim Gordon said, they got to hunt him because he can take it.
Yeah, I'm used to the haters.
Good.
It's the other part that I'm not used to. But anywho, finish ending the show. Bye, y'all.
All right, let me end this show. I would hit the universal greeting, but I can't get to it. So you don't get no universal greeting today. Oh, actually, you can get the Temu version. Bow your heads for the Temu version. Well, you ain't got to bow your heads for the Temu version. You don't have to bow your heads for the Temu version. How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else is F.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
The day belongs to us, my coffee bean family. What is it that we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. And this has been a trifling but educational Tuesday episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Law Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is MPC Chatter with the angriest one. Hey, thank you for stopping. Thank you for coming in, Jeff. Love you to death, brother. It is MPC Chatter with the one and only Angry IT Nerd and his fellow nerd, Mr. Demi Fallen himself. They're going to be talking NPC shit, and video games and stuff like that. Get in on that. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on these GCPR airwaves. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the Taz Effect with the one, the only, the woman that sells all the records, and now an FIW. Miss Taz Reloaded. She's going to give y'all, what is it, Tuesday? Y'all going to be, maybe it won't be trifling. Maybe it'll be Therapy Tuesday. Who knows? I don't know. I don't ask. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on these GCPR airwaves. I am so happy that you guys are here. Oh, it's Taz and Jess. It's T and J, goddammit. T and J, goddammit. Make sure you go to Amazon and pick up Taz J's book. She's a published author now, y'all. I did just ragged up accolades. I'm so very proud to do this show for y'all. I truly am. We have a lot of fun. We learn a lot of things. Call this, Fat Albert, except nobody's getting roofied or Quaaludes put in their drink. We have fun here, and I'm glad you're here. I am. Seize the day, kids. It belongs to you. As always and forever, with love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. Hey, Annabelle, you really might want to step back because I shaved the head yesterday. Oh, damn it. Out here looking like silk. Silk the shocker, baby. And just a tad bit of hair grease. I will see you all tomorrow. Why Wednesday, featuring Why Wednesday Confessionals. Ew. I don't know what the hell we're going to get into, and I'm not even trying to ask. See y'all in the morning. Peace. Hey, I love you. and I'm proud of you. And you better not ever forget it. See you in the morning, kids.